great driving, got it done when you needed to.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's really hard to believe, to be honest. I mean, when I made those couple of mistakes with like 15 minutes to go, I knew he was going to drop a stop, and I'm like, man, if he keeps it on all fours, I'm done. So, I put my head down and just, it is what it is at that point. I knew what my mileage was. I knew what his mileage was. I made a tire audible call right at the last minute, and I sacrificed a little lap time, but I gained drivability, and I'm glad I did it, and the car was super easy to drive. I still had some brain farts out there, but this is a gnarly surface. So the engine was making great power. We need to work on some mileage. I was close to being able to do the 9-minute stop, but I just didn't want to risk it. And, the car was awesome. The car's been good all weekend long. Took a little bit to get the diff oils right because the track's so crazy. But overall, it was great. It was a great weekend. Tires were phenomenal. I mean, I really think we had the best tires the whole time. My Truggy was really good, just didn't go that great. E-Buggy was super good. That obviously didn't go that great. But I'm glad to get this. I TQ'd last year at this event and had problems right away in the main, so that was a bummer, but I'm glad to come back and get it.
You had to have known going into the race that some of the guys were going to try to go one fewer stop. Did that change how you drove?
Yeah, I mean, that's why I kind of went for the safety tire call, because I knew that if I can just not crash, and if I can try to make somebody push the pace to catch me, then they'll potentially crash. And that's what happened when I got behind. I started pushing and made mistakes. And so when people got behind me, they were making mistakes. So this is an extreme track, and the surface is insane. And the track's so small that it's like one little bobble sets you back 2 corners. It might only say 2 seconds on the clock, but it's like an eternity on the track. So it was a great weekend for us. I didn't do great in the other classes. Ty had a great weekend, obviously winning too. And it's fun to race with these guys. Everybody races super clean together. Everybody's friends, and it's always fun racing with everybody.
You had the lead until the waning minutes there at the Nitro Challenge, so this got to feel like a little bit of redemption.
I'm just glad to be able to be at the end of the mains, be in contention at all. Nitro racing is so intense, and every little thing has to go right for you to be able to win or even finish. And so to be able to be fast enough to be in contention, to be able to finish the races on the podium, I'm super happy with that. Nitro Challenge, yeah, I TK'd all 3 rounds of qualifying. I'm like, oh, I got it. And then, nope, just kept crashing. So, but it was a good race with me and Ryan then too, and Ty. Ty had some problems at that race. He probably would have won the darn thing. But, yeah, it's cool to come here and win. We got some work to do for Worlds, just like everybody does, and it's going to be good.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Thanks.
Pro Buggy champion here at the Nitro Challenge, Ryan Maifield. And then finishing up second here, Spencer Rivkin. Spencer, runner-up finish here. Top qualifier, had a great run. Unfortunately, just not able to come on top of this one.
Yeah, I mean, obviously everyone wants to win, but I had a fun time racing with Ryan. He's like a brother to me, and we're out there racing head on, and But yeah, I had a good start, and I'm happy that I finished, and gained an extra experience every races I go to. I'm getting better and better, but I just need to work on my driving ability throughout the longer mains. So I mean, I'm a 10-scope guy. And these are so much longer mains, so I'm happy to compete with the guys, and I'm looking forward to the Worlds here, and keep on pushing, and see what happens.
You once Maifield got away there a little bit at the end, whose call was it to come in for a safety stop?
It was probably Brenner Cody's. I mean, those guys are the best pit guys I've ever had. They're super smart. I was doing the 9-minute strategy to have one less stop, kind of have an advantage on everyone else, but obviously it didn't work out. I probably had too many mistakes out there, but they did that to make sure I got a podium, and I'm thankful for that.
Congratulations on the second place finish.
Thank you.
And then Ty Tessmann coming up 2 spots short of a perfect sweep here at Silver State. That was a very tough buggy main, so a third place finish still got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I drove as good as I think I could have. I just couldn't keep pace like about halfway in. Just tried to settle in, not crash. I had a couple crashes, but I was trying not to fall too far behind and just keep third. But I'm happy with how the weekend went. Like Truggy and E-Buggy went really well. Buggy still to get third out of that is pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the weekend went.
The tire strategy was a big thing here for the main event. Top 2 guys there running JConcepts tires. You actually went with an Electron, and we talked to your dad during the race. He said that it may not have, the gamble may not have paid off.
Yeah, it was definitely fast at the beginning. I was planning on just kind of keeping with the front runners and maybe charge through the front and try to keep pace, but had a crash at the beginning, so that didn't work out. But my tires, they were really good about about 15 minutes, and then they started to fade off. But I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying how it went. But yeah, I think we picked the right tire to make it all the way through. Like I had grips at the end. It was just a little sketchy. But yeah, I think hopefully we can go to the next race and keep this momentum up.
Congratulations, Ty.
Thank you. I just want to thank all my sponsors, my family and their support, most importantly my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Congratulations on the third place finish.
Thank you.
That was an excellent, incredibly intense Pro Buggy main event. We actually have an interview with RC Tracks of Las Vegas owner Chris Tocco that we may be able to queue up for you on my way back to the live RC trailer for our final wrap-up from the AKA broadcast studio here at RC Tracks of Las Vegas for the 19th Annual Silver State.
Wow, what an amazing weekend here at the Silver State race. Aaron was just speaking about Chris Tocco and what a fabulous job that RC Tracks of Las Vegas did. David Talley, Chris Tocco, and it's more than them. It was a whole crew of guys. As you can see, the condition of the track is excellent. I mean, the Silver State has been known for years and years and years that you need to man up when you get out here. There can be dust cyclones flying across your face. You could lose your car on the track for a second. It's changed venues several times. You know, every venue has its unique characteristics. And now you see RC Tracks of Las Vegas in preparation for the World Championships. This has its unique